Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another video by Epic Bob 2000. I'm in my creative world again, and I'm going to show you how to build a mob spawner slash grinder slash XP farm in Minecraft. Hooray! So no more of that hard work going out in the night and killing mobs and having to put your life on the line every night. Nope. I have found an easy, working, simple to build, none of that complicated 100,000 items per second mob trap stuff. So, let's get started. I'm going to be building it out of cobble, just because, I don't know, I like cobble. Okay, let's start with a little 4-area base right here. Now we are going to put up our walls, and I don't do the corners because on the inside it doesn't really show, you know? So let's just make a little area around it like this for now. And yes, this should do very nicely. Just do this for now. Okay, and what you're going to want to do is build it up like this for hang on. I'm using single player commands so I can just kill all to get rid of all the slimes and stuff, because I'm doing this on a super flat world and apparently slimes really like to spawn in those, sadly. Not here. Let's do this. Bring around a little area here. This will be our area where you can just walk up and hit the mobs. Stand under here. Okay. So basically what you're going to do is build this up a total of 22 blocks. Because when you fall, you take a half heart of damage every 3 blocks. Or, no. Okay. So once you fall 3 blocks, what am I saying? I think it's like... Don't listen to me. Okay, when you fall 4 blocks, you take a half heart of damage. After that, you take an extra half heart of damage for each block you fall. Yes. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, dang. I had trouble saying that. Hang on, guys. I'm going to try and fix the lag. I will be right back. Alright, guys. I'm back, and I've managed to fix the lag. Alright, I'm just going to keep building up 22 blocks. Because I did the math, and it will kill you by doing a total of 20 points of damage, or 10 hearts, by falling 23 blocks. But we want the mobs to have a half heart left when they fall down here, so that we can just come up right over here and hit them in one hit with our fist and kill them. Because if we don't kill them, then we don't get their experience, you know? Why is my fly not working? Okay, I'm sorry about that, so without further ado, here we go. If you don't kill mobs, you don't get their experience. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. We've gone up 10 so far. So I'm going to skip ahead to when I get up to 22, okay? Alright, be right back. Okay, so I've built up 22 blocks. And if I go into survival mode, you will see that I have a half heart left. Voila! So, let's go back into creative mode and start building spawn platforms, and on which they will spawn on. Hence the name spawn platforms. Alright, but first what we want to do is build outwards. And we're going to want to go 8 blocks off in that direction, off in that direction, off in that direction, and off in that direction. Because when you place water, it flows for 8 blocks. And we're going to have water. They're going to spawn on these platforms. And then they're going to fall into the water. And then the water's going to push them down into this hole, and they'll fall down there, and then I'll hit them. Yes. So we're going to want to build out 8. So we have 1 already, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And do that on the 2-way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you basically just want to do this with every single side. There's one. And this is pretty simple to do in survival mode. You just have to shift off and, you know. 1, 6, 7. I honestly don't know the average mobs per minute, but you can always keep extending it upwards, and I'll show you how you can reset the fall damage even if they're all the way at the top of the map, which is honestly really cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. I trust that that's 8. Alright, so now that we got these, what we're gonna want to do is basically put up a border around it, I believe. Actually, no, why did I do that? Okay, here we go. Border, wall. Going to build a wall. Remember, you don't need the corner. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna get these walls up and I will meet you back here when I'm done. Be right back. Alright, so I'm back now. So now what you're gonna want to do is build out here and basically make a big ring that connects these pretty much, and you're just gonna want to fill them in with cobble or whatever you're building this out of. It really doesn't matter. And then just fill it all in. Aw, dang it. Stupid spacebar is sticky for some weird reason. So then you can just fill this in. Again, you can make this out of any material, do whatever you want. Just has to be the same general idea, with the water pans being 8 going down and then a wall that will go up soon. I'm just getting the frame up right now so that I can actually start with the actual spawning mechanism. Alright, so basically make these pans on all the sides and connect them all together, and meet me back when you're done. Be right back. Oh, and by the way guys, what I'm doing now is making them up too high, as you see. So I filled in the platforms, and then you're gonna want to build it up too high, okay? Just a little by the way, because I was doing it and I forgot to mention it, so do that. Okay, anyways, back to skipping ahead. Okay, so we have our main frame up, which is good. This is the main frame of what the mob trap is going to look like. Now, oopsies. Now what we want to do is build a wall around it. So now that we've got it all up too high, we're going to want to build up 3. 1, 2, 3. And yeah. So just all the way around the edges, border it, just like this. And that's pretty much what you're going to want to do. Oh gosh. And I'm also extremely sorry about the lag. Yeah, we don't need the corners, by the way. Save cobblestone. If you're doing this in survival mode, then you don't have to put on the corners if you're wanting to save cobble. If you don't care though, and yeah, and that's your thing, you don't really give a crap, then go ahead, fill in the corners. I bet it would look nice. And I bet it would look really nice. I don't know the exact mobs per minute I get on this trap. I've built up to about 5 layers like this, and I got quite a few actually. In 5 minutes, I grew up to level like 30 off of 5 levels of this. If I kept building up and kept going with this, I bet you I could get to level 50 in 5 minutes. But right now, I'm just showing you how to build an efficient, easy starter mob trap. Later, you can turn this into a freaking mob factory killer, which gets you tons of XP, tons of mob drops, tons of crap. Oh, and a note, this will only work on creepers, skeletons, and zombies. It will not work on endermen because we are only going to make the roof too high, and endermen can only spawn in 3 high places because they're 3 high, and we don't want endermen spawning, and the reason for that is because endermen like to pick blocks up. So if they pick up a block, it could ruin the entire spawner. So we don't want endermen in here because pick up a block and poof, it's all jacked up. Also, it will not work against spiders because spiders only have 12 health points or 6 full hearts instead of the standard 10 like creepers, skeletons, and zombies do. But creepers, skeletons, and zombies will fall and have a half heart, and you can hit them and get their experience. Oh yeah, and spiders will also be able to climb back up the chute, so those are the only 3 mobs that will work on. Pretty much. Alright, so I'm basically going to skip ahead until I have my wall up and I have my ceiling on. So once you just fill in a ceiling, you know, after you've finished all the walls, and pretty much, yeah. Oh, and don't make any misfires like that. Alright, so I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so it looks like I'm about finished. Just about finished. It's looking good from my point of view. Now we gotta go inside, place this last piece on the roof, and bam, it's all dark. Now what we're gonna do to get them to fall is place water there and there on the other side. So now, as you can see, I think, oh my gosh, that fly won't work. Okay, hang on, need to check something. So let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh, it can't be that way. There. Now that we've got a back on that, put the water there, and as you will see, it will make them, if we push them, and they shall fall, and they shall die. Well, almost die, and then I will make them die. They'll be like, no, oh, I lived. Oh, no, I just got killed by a fist. Mwahahaha. And yeah, woo, get lots of good experience from this. Wait a second. I didn't have to bump these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that was 9. That's jacked up. Anyways, I don't know what mistake I made. Well, you guys probably won't make that same mistake. So here are our spawn platforms. Our spawn platforms are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that should be 8. So 8 by 8 spawn platforms. They spawn up here, and with their stupid little AI. They'll just sort of wander around and then fall and then get pushed by the water. They can't get out, they can't jump out, and then they'll fall all the way down here, have a half heart left, and then you will be standing right there, and then you'll just smack them, and then they will die. Good stuff. Pretty good stuff. And yep, I think you have to be I had it on peaceful. Let's bump it up to, no, let's keep it on peaceful for now, because I still want to show some stuff. Let's light this sucker up. Make it like a beacon. It's a beacon in the night. And the reason that they're not spawning right now is because I have my difficulty on peaceful, so that my game wouldn't get crowded up with all that entities and lag as much when I'm recording. And what you're going to want to do is really torch up the top of this thing, because Endermen can spawn up here and take your roof apart, and that would be bad. Basically just bad. Bad stuff. So light it up, make sure it's well lit so that your mobs are spawning in it instead of on it. Because what would be the whole point of it if they weren't spawning in it? They were just spawning around it. You know? Just sort of make it well lit. And later you can always expand this and make this better. Now I think you have to be 25 blocks away from something for the mobs to spawn. I think it's 25. Mobs can spawn, can't spawn within 25 blocks of you. So, if they're spawning up there, that's 23 blocks up, I believe. So 23 blocks right here. Just sort of put torches up around this. So if you walk back a little, then you should be more than 25, and then they should start spawning. Alright, step back a bit, and you know what? Here, let's make it look all fancy like. There we go. And fill that in with cobble. And there you go. There you have it. So let's step back now. Put our difficulty on, say hard, because I think that's when they spawn the most. And then, if I'm correct, they should start spawning up there and coming down. And that's when we will get lots and lots of goodies by just smacking them. Just putting up the torches around here. And I'm going to skip ahead and I'm going to go AFK for about 5 minutes or so, and I'm going to show you how many mobs are going to spawn in there. Okay? I'm just going to pause my recording and go AFK for a bit and show all the mobs that will spawn and fall. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, so I just went and took a pee, and look at all this stuff that already spawned from about a 30-second piss. I mean, it's lagging my game so hard. There's so many entities. Let's go into, oh gosh, let's go into survival mode and kill these guys. Okay, let the experience flow. Ow! By the way, you might want to be careful about the fact that spiders can come out and charge you, because spiders are buttholes. Okay, anyways, on with the killing. Give me your XP. Ow! Bad slime. Bad. No, the slimes! Ah! Screw this. Stop lagging my computer! Oh, slimes, I know I'm popular, just go away. Okay. Whoa, that's laggy. Whoa. Okay, so you get the idea. It is very efficient. This is the most efficient beginning mob spawner I have used. This is the basic mob spawner that I always use. Always. You just stand here, smack away, and watch your levels rise. Just watch them rise. Just watch it rise. Rise, I say. Go away, you freaking slime. Okay, anyways. I'm already level 10, and I haven't even killed them all. So look at that. We get 14 levels from just about 1 minute of waiting. So let's see. If we do the math, 50 divided by 14. I'm going to pull out a calculator and do that right now. It would take us about 5 minutes or so, since it gets harder to level up the further you go. But yeah, it would take us about 5 minutes to get to level 50 if we waited, and then they kept falling. And then what if you built up many stories? Like I have one on my survival mode world that I've been playing on, that I played through, and it's about 10 stories high, and it gets tons of this. So yeah, you can look at all of that stuff and all that crap. So I'm just gonna type kill all, and it will just get rid of that. And I didn't get all that, but that's probably about stack of this, stack of that, stack of that, stack of that, couple bows from the skeletons, and then from when the spiders fall and die, you get their spider eyes and stuff still. And as you can see them falling already. Yep. And I'm actually going to go and show you what it looks like when it has multiple stories on my other world, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm here on my other world, and this one is huge. It's like gigantic. That's what she said. That is so what she said. And as you can see, you can just keep building it up with the layers. You still get your basic frame, except you just build them on top of each other, if that makes sense. So, like, I'd just put a little area 4 hole right there, and then just build up, build up, build up, build up. And to prevent them from falling and killing themselves, since they'd be up so high, you must be thinking, well, if they're up so high and they fall, wouldn't they die? Well, the truth is, yes, but there is a way to reset their fall. So if you go down here and see all the ones that are spawning in here. Okay. What you do is you put vines or ladders. I think it only works with vines. It might work with ladders too. And then you just put them right here around the edge. Because what happens is that they'll go up there, then they'll fall, and then they'll catch on the vines, and that will reset their falling point for damage, pretty much. And then what you do is you can either put signs or buttons underneath the vines so that they don't grow, so that to where they can just survive the fall too much. And they'll still end up with about a heart or a half heart, and yes, that's how you reset their fall damage. And you just build up with the multiple levels. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this mob trap. And make sure to leave a like. Tell me what I should do next in the comments. Oh no, color scheme. Shut up, Windows. So leave a like, subscribe for more, and yeah, this has been Epic Bob 2000 with... Oh no! You can ignore that. That's nothing. Let's just pretend that this never happened. Okay, yes. So I'm pretty much just screwing around now. So this has been Epic Bob 2000 in how to make a mob trap in Minecraft with these little spawn platforms. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Goodbye.